Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's a boy Anime King, but before we start, one announcement. Go and check out my second channel. I did a new episode of Uchiha Naruto the Sage, so go and enjoy. But today on this channel, I'm going to be giving you part 66 of What If Naruto Went Dark. Get this one to 100 like as usual. Remember to turn on bell notification and yeah, share to all your friends on your social media platform. And comment down below and tell me what you think of this episode. And if you're new and this is the first time I hear my voice, what are you waiting for? Click that red subscribe button and join Anime King family. And also, go in the description and the top link. Click on it. It will bring you to my second channel. And subscribe also. Thank you for your help and your support. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. So to do a little bit of a recap, last time we left off, Naruto and the whole wave ready to set out for a war. We also had a battle between Kisame and Zabuza, where Zabuza revealed its ultimate form, but you guys just have to check that out for yourself. So we skip straight into the war. Naruto and his team has already headed out. So we start this with Mito, Kakashi and Guy being surrounded by mist. More other leaf ninjas were there, but the mist was so thick that they couldn't even see. Even Kushina was there. Then they heard a voice, uphill current, as the mist was then blowing straight up into the air. Another member, just see a person that come from a hidden mist, was there as a reanimation who placed a mist all over them. Kakashi turned around knowing only one person who can use that attack after hearing uphill current. He then turned as his sweat dropped to see Naruto. So, it seems like you guys might need some help, said Naruto. As Kakashi said yes please. As then, Zabuza, Haku, Pakura and Anko dropped on the ground, ready to fight as Kakashi looked over and saw Naruto and his team. Kushina saw Anko and said Anko, as Kushina with a smile on her face as Anko retaliated with a smile also and said hi Kushina, but we don't have time to talk now, we will talk soon, okay? As she smiled back at her. In Naruto's tales, Hanabi was wrapped up as he then placed her. Naruto then looked at her and said you fight here. As she scratched the back of her head nervously, don't you want to give me an easier battle? As the rest of the 7 ninja swordsmen were there also as reanimation. As Naruto said, you will use my power to fight here. What do you mean? Asked Hanabi. She wasn't ready when Naruto used one of his claws and poked her right in her forehead. Do well, he said, as Hanabi dropped to the ground. She was in pain at first. She then got up off the ground as everyone was looking at her with shock on their face. What is it? She said. Look at yourself, said Haku. He pointed at her. Hanabi then looked down and noticed that she was covered in the 6-tailed cloak of red yokai. Have fun, said Naruto, as he then flew off, ready to join another battlefield. Hanabi looked down at her hands. She had claws coming out of the yokai. What is this? She said, as she felt her Byakugan even felt more powerful. I am so strong, she roared out, sounding like the fox, as she sent shockwave with that roar. As everyone looked at her, the 12-year-old demon chakra in hands girl. She looked pretty badass though. She was in full control as Naruto gave her some of his chakra, pushing her body to another limit so she'll be able to control the red yokai. She had 6 tails swinging around her. So what is the plan? You do know more about the enemy than we do. Kakashi asked as Naruto had left Zabuza, Anko and the rest of them behind. We wave ninjas will be the main attack. I want you and your most experienced ninjas to support and follow our movements, said Zabuza as he lifted up his sword ready to charge in at the 7 ninja swordsmen who were reanimated anyway. Alright, we got it, said Kakashi as he agreed with his plan. Pakura, Sensei, asked Maki, one of the sealers. Hey Maki, you have gotten big, said Pakura with a smile. I am going to need you focused in this battle. These guys are really powerful. Okay, said Maki as she jumped to Pakura's side. They're coming, shouted Lee as he got into a defensive stance. As everyone looked up as they saw Conan with paper wings flowing in the air. She has arrived as well as she joined in on the battle. At the border of the land of frost and the land of lightning, Naruto and the other wave ninjas flew in as there was a lot of white Zetsus there, as the most of allied shinobi forces were at this point. As Naruto dropped off his team as he said good luck, he dropped off Dosu, Kin, Zaku, Guren, Jugo and Karin as he flew off with the others. As Zaku saw all of the white Zetsus coming, he then smiled as he ran in as he charged on with full force, as Dosu then looked at him and said, such a hothead, you're gonna get yourself killed. As Jugo transformed using his curse mark to the fullest, rushing on the battle, Dosu using his vibrations to enhance his punch. As Karin also helping out in the battle as she been training at Wave. Naruto has trained her and she's now able to use her chakra chains, able to smash right through the Zetsus. Skipping back to Naruto as he was flying through the air with the rest of his team around him, them also being floating because of Naruto Winjutsu, where he landed at northwest coast of the lightning country. Naruto flew over the water and dropped Suigetsu and Aisuraibi straight into the water. Time to destroy these guys, said Suigetsu as he jumped out of the water carrying a huge portion behind him as he blasts the white Zetsus and blowing them limb off. As when Naruto got back to the ground, he dropped Fuka, Teiwaya, Hidamaru, Sakan as he then said, remember guys, stay alive, as he then fly off again. As Naruto was now by himself, successfully dropping off everyone from Wave, making them join the battle as the rest of them in the beginning had head off in their own direction, but he brings those one with him to drop them off at certain battlefields. Naruto was now going for the main deal. Naruto then stopped as he was on the island. He ran through some hand signs as he then placed his hand on the ground as the ground turned red. Then a puff of smoke appeared and Kurama, Fu and Yakumo appeared in front of him. Without talking, Naruto wrapped them up in his tail as he flew off. Where are we going? Fu asked Naruto. We are getting an extra hand, said Naruto as he moved at top speed. A few minutes later, Fu finally asked him, an extra hand? From where? As they were in the middle of the ocean, as they then saw an island moving on top of the ocean. What is that? Asked Fu. A secret turtle island, said Naruto. That's a turtle? That is huge, said Yakumo, as Kurama just relaxing Naruto's tail, not talking, as they then descend down on the island. So, who are we going to pick up? Asked Yakumo. The last Jinchuriki, said Kurama, voicing in on the answer. So, you are going to make him be a part of the plan? Kurama said as she smirked at Naruto. Yes, this war is about protecting him and me, Naruto said. So, better yet, we get him on the front line and on our side. Naruto then explained to them, we aren't supposed to be here. Once we get in, dismantle the guards and grab the Jinchuriki, Naruto stated. Naruto was descending down, he realized that there was a barrier. He enhanced his fist with the yoke and smashed right through it. When he did, one of the barrier ninjas shouted, "There is an intruder," as the other one asked, "How did he get in?" He punched right through it. Capture him and protect the Jinchuriki. The wave ninjas landed on the ground and Naruto released the females. "Are you three ready?" Naruto asked. "Ready when you are," said Kurama as she stood beside Naruto, as her tail was wagging like she was exciting or something. "Let's go," said Naruto, as Naruto and Kurama ran straight through the forest trying to find B, as Fu and Yakumo were surrounded by the barrier ninjas as they decided to hold them off. "Wave ninja, why are you breaking through the barrier? Are you on our side?" shouted one of the barrier ninjas. "We are, but our leader think that your Jinchuriki should be protected, but should be on the battlegrounds, ready to fight." "We are really sorry," said Yakumo, "but what Naruto wants, Naruto get." "Naruto no Yoko is here?" asked the barrier leader. "Yes, he just went into the forest not too long ago." As the barrier ninjas went silent, hearing the history and hearing what Naruto could do, they all felt the same thing and shouted in their minds at the same time, "We're all going to die." "Oh no, no," one of them said as they dropped to the ground. "I don't want to die here. I wanted to be a hero in the war. Someone, contact the Kage. Please, contact the Raikage. Do something. Why should we? Don't you understand? Naruto is here. We're going to die." Yakumo and Fu just stood there as they watched the mans act like complete idiots. "These people are complete idiots," said Fu. Back at the battlefield with Hanabi and the rest of them, Hanabi was glorying through the battle as she was running through almost all of the white Zetsus, tearing them apart with a chakra cloak. As she could extend arm, it was like it was a part of her. Her Byakugan has also been enhanced by Naruto's yoke as she could see things she couldn't see before, even farther. Wasn't able to use his Byakugan like this, she thought to herself, as she ran straight up to a white Zetsu and pierced him right in the middle of the chest. His limbs then blew off with the incredible amount of force behind that pierce. Back with Naruto on the secret turtle island, Naruto and Kurama were running through the forest with top speed as ninja came in their way to stop them, but they cut them down using fire to burn them as well, getting past all of them as they shot towards where the last Jinchuriki was. They could sense his chakra, so they headed right there. They made it to a waterfall with a land in the middle of it. Naruto was drawn to it, feeling like it was calling out to him. "The Jinchuriki is behind the waterfall," said Kurama as she kept on walking, but then she stopped as she saw that Naruto wasn't following her. "Is something the matter?" she asked him. "Go get the Jinchuriki without me. I'll stay here for a second," said Naruto as he kept on staring at the waterfall. "What is wrong?" she said as she walked up to him and placed a hand on his shoulder. "Just go on," he said to her as she said okay and headed inside. "What is this place?" she said. But she was stopped when a group of ninjas stood in front of her. "Halt!" shouted a voice as Kurama then looked up to see Iruka. "What are you going to do?" she asked with a laugh. Iruka growled at her, but then he saw the 9 tails flowing behind her. You're the Kyuubi," Iruka muttered out. She then vanished as she appeared right in front of him, making all the ninjas behind him startled. "You must know me from somewhere," she asked him. "No," said Iruka as he turned his head, as she had a smile on her face. "Oh no, you know me from somewhere. I think I actually remember you," she said. "Oh, now I remember. You were with Naruto in his academy days." But other than that, she hasn't met this man in her whole life. She only saw him through Naruto's eyes. "But it's not that. Where do you know me from?" she asked him as she saw pure hatred in his eyes towards her. I wonder if I did something to you. When I came to Konoha that very long time ago and stomped on everyone, she said, making Aruka get insanely angry as he remembered about his parents' death, as all of the ninjas behind him also get angry of how she speaks of it. That's enough, Kurama, shouted a voice, and the group turned around as they saw B walking up to them. Little brother, said a happy Kurama as she reached out her arms. Come on, come to your big sister. Why are you here, Kurama? Said the Eight Tails as he took over. What? I can't see my little brother? You can't give me a hug? As she walked up to him, as B was being possessed by the Eight Tails, who took over to talk to Kurama. As she then walked right in front of him, as he then sighed and hugged her. Now, tell me what you're doing here. I need you to come with me, said Kurama. Outside? The only reason I am here is for my protection. This Jinchuriki, he's being kept by the Raikage, so the leader of this war won't get his hands over him. Me and Naruto will protect you. You deserve to be in the main fighting. Outside at the waterfall with Naruto, Naruto was just standing there as he felt drawn to that spot on the waterfall. He walked over as he sat down and closed his eyes. He then opened back his eyes. As he looked around, he then heard something. So we finally meet, said a voice as Naruto looked. Where is this voice coming from? He then saw a silhouette in the waterfall. Who are you? Said Naruto as he got up. What do you mean? Said the voice as it sounded familiar. The figure came out of the water to reveal itself to Naruto. I am you. Impossible. I didn't make any kind of shadow clone. Naruto thought to himself. You are a fake, the real Naruto said as he glared at the fake Naruto. No, I'm not a shadow clone. I am the true you. The you that lives in your heart. As it opened its eyes finally, because its eyes was closed all along. I am your wicked mode. It said in a dark tone. I am the darkness inside of you. Pure death and everything. Do you have a name? Asked Naruto. Yes, it's Naruto. The wicked mode chuckled as its eyes was just pure darkness. As it walked up to Naruto with a smile on its face. What happened to you? Long time ago, you were so evil and trying to destroy everything, and you were going in the hatred. But now, you just turned so soft and weak and pathetic. What are you? The wicked mode said to him. You're so pathetic. What do you want? Naruto asked. Nothing, honestly. I just want to talk to my lesser self, said Wicked. His name is Wicked. Wicked knew that was going to hit Naruto as Naruto's eye twitched. Lesser self? Naruto growled out, making the Wicked mode smile. What do you mean by that, lesser self? If you're a copy of me or me, you should know that I'm stronger than you and everyone in this damn world. You can be a copy of me if you want, said Naruto, but I know I am stronger than you. No, you're not. We are exactly the same. You're nothing compared to me, Naruto said. I am strong, yes. No one in this world can defeat me. I alone will be on top when everything is over. Wicked sighed as he stepped back. Let me tell you something, Wicked said. When you enter your Wicked mode, you get stronger, right? Said Wicked, making Naruto shake his head. Yes, because of one reason. Chakra. You have so much evil chakra in you. More evil than good. But you've been holding on to your power. Not showing anyone your really, truly wicked mode. You just been holding back. I need to know why, said Wicked. I don't know, Naruto said. Let me ask you something. If you're my wicked mode, why don't you revolt and try to take over my body? Because it isn't my place, said Wicked. You and me used to be one, but something happened in that battle with Kurama and everyone. We switch, and I gain my own personality. When you turn on Wicked mode, you become a god among shinobi. You far surpass the first everyone. You were a god compared to everyone else, but now you subside your Wicked mode and only using a less amount of chakra. Why is that? Naruto lowered his head, not knowing the reason why, as the place started to get dark until it turned pitch black. I know the large amount of hatred you have, but why are you letting it go? Don't you remember everything that the Leaf Ninjas put you through? But you started to let all of hatred go. Why? I don't understand. You need to embrace your hatred. As the Wicked mode appeared behind Naruto, as Naruto couldn't see anything, the place was completely pitch black. And because Wicked mode eyes are black, it was like nothing was there. Only Naruto red eyes shone in the darkness. Naruto looked around trying to find Wicked as he heard his laughter echo in the darkness. Naruto started to shake. "What is this?" Naruto said. "Am I scared? I haven't felt this way in a long time. I feel vulnerable. But why? Why am I feeling this way?" Naruto thought to himself. "Because you're scared of the truth," Wicked said to him. As Wicked appeared in front of him, "You know you're not a good person, or a nice person indeed. You're full of hatred and death. You once said you didn't trust anyone because they would betray you. You're scared of knowing what people really think about the real you," whispered Wicked as Naruto tried to deny it. "Don't try that. You know I'm telling the truth. You're a monster, nothing but a deadly demon who enjoyed killing. You tried to kill them all before, but you failed. You even tried to kill your own mother. You tried to destroy everything. What kind of person do that?" said Wicked. "I will tell you what kind of person. A monster. Nothing but a bloodthirsty demon." Naruto couldn't talk, as he knew that what Wicked was saying was true. Wicked then jumped back as blood appeared everywhere, covering Naruto all the way up to his neck. The ground beneath him broke and hands grabbed Naruto and pulling him under the ground. "You're a monster. You kill us all. I had a family. Go to hell. You don't deserve to live." Naruto heard those words echoing through his head. "Your first family disowned you. You burned me alive, demon. Demon, demon." Those shouted as Naruto was being dragged into pure darkness as the place this time he couldn't see its own hands, feet, anything. It was just darkness. Naruto then looked down as below him started to light up. Bodies, all of the bodies, everyone that he murdered in the Sound Village. As Naruto said, I did all this? As it was nothing but pure death and destruction." "I guess you're right," said Naruto. As all of the bodies disappeared, and Naruto returned to the waterfall of truth. As Wicked appeared in front of him with a confused face. "What? I'm sorry. I didn't heard you right," Wicked said. "Can you say that again?" "I said you're right. I know how I used to not give my trust easily, but I am no monster anymore. I still struggle for everything I did when I was infused with rage and by you, Wicked," Naruto said. "But people have my back and they are with me through the dangerous times." "But what about your past? The things you have done," Wicked said to him. "The things other people have done. What's to say that your wave ninjas aren't trying to do the same to you? Remember those two bastards at Ichiraku Ramen who poisoned you?" "So tell me," said Wicked, "don't those two deserve to die?" he shouted as pure darkness illuminated him. But guys, man, this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Turn on that bell notification, stay posted, guys. But yeah, I'm out for now. Peace.